Everyone's type, my children! Time for another Halloween special that's a bit unorthodox. Celebrating the season before the season existed. Let's see how Red Sonja enjoys the best time of the year. Of course, there is always a season of celebration in the world, even if it's not Samhain. So in the first of two stories, Curse of the Wolf, Red Sonja arrives in a village celebrating the festival of Valahie, a time when the spirits of the dead are revisiting the world of the living. There are traditions, of course, putting a red dot on one's forehead, throwing a moon with a cocktail olive through it on doors. Some traditions don't always translate, of course. Although it could be referring to moonshine, I guess. And what a coincidence! Alcohol is what Red Sonja is looking for, while an old woman is looking for the aid of a warrior. Red Sonja wonders if it has to do with the howling of wolves, but the old woman there wants her son to be saved. Another in the bar commenting that it would be foolish to go help. Said son is out in the forest beyond the town borders. There are too many ghosts out that night, and they are quite hungry. Red Sonja, however, points out that anything that can touch her can also be touched by her blade, so she has little to fear. Except perhaps for her catching a cold, considering she's wearing a chainmail bikini. The other warrior, Connor, who warned her away, elects to go with Sonja so as not to be branded a coward, and already they attract the attention of ghosts, mere shades that are of no danger. But also the spirit of the sorcerer Kulan Goth, whom Sonja is only too happy to slice at once again. Still, he is like the shades, no actual danger to her, though he warns that the thing she hunts is dangerous enough to deal with her once and for all. Something that Connor learns as his head goes rolling out towards Sonja, a victim of a werewolf. Sonja battles the cursed creature and manages to behead it. The old woman emerges, admitting that this werewolf was her son. She hoped that a warrior like her would either free his soul, or he'd get a meal. So, win-win for us too! And secondly, there is Hail Halkus, which begins with Red Sonja in a trap, drugged by mead at a tavern, to be attacked by robed figures. She had almost been warned about it by a child working at the tavern. But in the end, she didn't really need the warning, as anyone able to go toe-to-toe with a werewolf is able to handle a few cultists. Unfortunately, Sonja was not the only sacrifice for the dread creature Halkus, as the child at the tavern has already been taken to it. Halkus begins to emerge from a portal, but fortunately Sonja arrives to put a stop to it. The cultist summoning it tries to discourage her, that he and Halkus breathe the same breath. But that just means Sonja can stab through two things at once. Well, not with the trick part of this little trick-or-treat complete, she gives the child some helpful words as the treat. Get a sword. Well, I tend to prefer the creatures that go bump in the night, my children. I'm always partial to any situation with beheadings and stabbings too. So Red Sonja ends up the one being rooted for here. Ah!